Hello, Bernie supporters. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and wanted to invite you to create your own Win My Vote account. And I'll give you a quick demo of what Win My Vote is. So Win My Vote is a national online voter information guide with an interactive sample ballot, or what we're hoping is the level playing field that we've all been asking for in elections for years. And that is that the voters are completely free. They go up, they type their zip code in, and that zip code will place them in specific districts. If there's any conflict or overlap of districts, then we have resources on the sign up page to make sure you get into the correct district. And with that, we can give you an online ballot, starting with the national races and going down to the state level races, into the districts, as well as county and then city and even school board races. The way that it works is that the candidates themselves build their own profile the same way they would build a LinkedIn profile or a Facebook page or a Twitter account, and then they place themselves in the race that they're running for. And our hopes are that voters will now have a place where they can look at all the candidates in all the races, as well as all the propositions and measures, be able to learn a little bit about each one of the candidates, and then choose their favorite. Therefore, taking away or hopefully eliminating the massive advantage of advertising on television and on radio and those types of mediums. So here, everyone gets the same size page, everyone gets the same size profile, and hopefully everyone will get the same amount of time. So the way that the groups and organizations work is that they're called trusted sources. And the voter chooses trusted sources. And then we're actually redoing this page a little bit so that it's a little bit more clear on your trusted sources versus other ones. So it'll look a little better. But it's essentially the same thing. You go through the different groups and organizations and you select them as favorites, and then you would then be able to see all of their endorsements on your ballot. So the way that works is that if I'm looking at this race right here and I'm looking through the candidates, I can click on a candidate. I can learn a little bit more about that candidate.
This country needs to give dignity to work, to make sure that women and men who work full-time.
And I can see the candidate's latest tweets here, and I can see the groups and organizations and individuals, my trusted sources, that have endorsed this candidate. You can also see some of the issue statements here that the candidate has built. So, for example, this one, I can just click on this, and
when I got to Wellesley, I was very nervous about being there. I thought everybody there was a lot smarter, a lot more ready to be at a really hard college. And about 2 weeks in, I called home in those days.
And you can look at the other issue statements here. And then here on the groups and individuals and endorsements, the trusted sources, this is just a demo ballot. So I just created this one right here, and I could click on this and I could see what they have to say.
I have come here to make it as clear as possible as to why I am endorsing Hillary Clinton.
And that, again, can be whatever our revolution wants, and if they change their mind, they can upload one that day. It's a real-time site, so as things change and move, it's easy to organize and get their message out. And from a voter standpoint, if I decide I want to favorite this candidate, I simply click here on the candidate star, and when I go back to the ballot, that candidate is now in the first position with their nameplate turning green. And sorry about the slowness of the site. It's my computer and the video capture that's slowing it down. The site's super fast. And then I can move on to the next race, and I can go all the way down the ballot this way. And let's say if I'm down here on school board, I can look through here, and I had favorited Ian earlier, but we'll use him as an example again. I can look through the candidates, and if I click on Ian here, I can see that Our Revolution has favorited or has endorsed Ian. And again, just for demo purposes, I just used the same video there. So the way that the groups and organizations endorse is very, very simple. They have a page just like this. They click on his star, and they cut and paste a URL from YouTube, and they're done. So hopefully this made sense, and would love to get any feedback, and hopefully you guys all sign up and start telling the candidates that this is where we are, and that to build a profile and build a page, and save all their money with the TV and the radio ads, because we're only gonna give them 5 minutes, and then we're gonna pick our favorites. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.